This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch.
Mike Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Mike Rogers.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And
Now
up next, the former catcher turned utility man, Blake Swihart. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Harrison leads off first with one away. The 0-2 once more is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2, and it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Third baseman. Carson.
In now, Carson Kelly. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Arizona down to its last strike, and he fouls this one off. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Colorado Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kyle Freeland earned his 9th win of the year. Luke Weaver was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mike Rogers hammers down the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
Mike Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 99, Mike Rogers.
Stepping in, Josh Harrison. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Hampson onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Blake Swihart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Throw to first takes care of him, and now the Diamondbacks are down to their final out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Tim LaCastro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tim LaCastro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want it.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Colorado rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Seth Lugo earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Mike Rogers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, ladies and
Mike
gentlemen,
Rogers
your attention,
comes on
please.
now, and he's just hoping to
Now
keep this thing
pitching for the
tied. No save opportunity
Number
here.
99, Mike Rogers.
Now in the box, Freddie Galvis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
No balls and a strike to count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Round right. Hampson takes it in. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated, unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the first pitch. Trying to get and run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Pops up the bunt attempt. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That's inside. 2-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fouled off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Chad Black will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 1, Chad Black.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, still tied 1 apiece. Sam Dyson enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Dyson.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. In the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is popped up near second base. And there's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Arenado.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Three and 1. Here it is. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The left fielder, David.
So it's a runner at first with two men out. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Possible winning run stands at first with two out here. Line drive to left. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a two-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jason Nomura, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and two away. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. At the plate, Alfredo Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A ball and two strikes. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Salvatore Ramiro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Salvatore Ramiro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Strike three called on the slurve that time, and there are two down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
28, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in is Blackman, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
There are 2 gone, and the possible go-ahead run at first. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
2-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Nick Vincent comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 61, Nick Vincent.
So digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Derek Dietrich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Stephen Vogt waits on deck. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen
Vogt. In now, Stephen Vogt. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Tony Walters will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Comes set, the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Shaw is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Greg Holland takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number
into the box now.
Greg Holland.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Nick Vincent earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Will Smith records the save, his 24th on the season. Mike Rogers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 99, Mike Rogers.
Here's Corey Seager, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here's the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 home. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Seth Lugo earns win number 7 on the season.
8 hits, 1 error. They left.
Mike Rogers comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing, north-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Rockies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Antonio Senzatella earns his 5th winner of the year. Mike Rogers closes the door for the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Mike Rogers is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Here comes the first pitch. Slurve in there, strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Rogers has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Seager at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Rockies lead this one 3-1. Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Settling in now, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Trevor Story.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. And it's 1-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Nomura.
Into the box, Jason Nomura. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And it's gone as they add still another.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Number 7.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Derek Dietrich.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Seager has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. Rockies lead it 4-1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he got him.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Gray earns his 8th victory of the season. Mike Rogers records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.